Welcome back, guys. Joff, your enthusiasm is bordering on the dangerous. Great stuff. I've loved our 2018 Bürstner 590 for 4 years, but from Tuesday you'll have cost us a 690G. Better have the rum ready when we spot you out there. Guys, that was a message that we received 2 days ago, and I was absolutely delighted to see that message, and I can't thank you enough, guys, for you know, for the taking the inspiration from us and going ahead and getting one of these incredible vehicles. So just that kind of like message kind of like inspired me a little bit to make a little journey to Chelsea Motorhomes on Saturday afternoon, believe it or not. And so this vehicle now is 5 years old, okay, and we're still absolutely smiling, guys. Like, we are just the trips, the weekends away, all the little short breaks we've had with this vehicle, just like outstanding, and we've loved every minute of it. And that is why my passion, our passion for this vehicle is so highly, probably dangerously intoxicating, and I just want to spread that message onto people. You know us, we just sort of like to share that information, and if we can show others the happiness that this vehicle has brought us, and we're happy bunnies, you know, it's a great life out there. And if we can sort of cut down people's, you know, we had one of them and that didn't work out for us, and we tried one of them. Basically, guys, we had a lot of experience with motorhomes before we picked up this one, and we were ticking the boxes. We were ticking the boxes big style with this motorhome. At the start, we looked originally at the 690G A-Class, which they still do to this day, and we were kind of like, this is absolutely incredible. And we were just like so lucky that the situation was there was one of them there at the dealership and one of these, and it was, oh my goodness me, you know, like the A-Class is absolutely, that view is incredible. So the only thing that, for me, we obviously do a lot of miles on the trips, and it was just that kind of feeling of like, if we ever got in trouble with that windscreen, how easy is it going to be? We don't want to be sat somewhere waiting for a windscreen, and obviously the cost of the windscreen, whereas a Fiat Ducato van is, the parts are widely available all throughout Europe. With the, like I say, with the A-Class, you could be a little bit limited with that windscreen. So that was the reason. And then we were, like I say, the weekend we were just talking about it. Only we just keep talking about the situation, and that was the situation for us. And we were kind of like, this coach build, it absolutely feels just so right. And they obviously do the one with a table that sneaks right against the wall, which that we had that in our previous motorhome, and that's where we wanted to go for that little lounge, and that's why we spec'd it. The other thing I was going to say, guys, is so visiting the dealership, there are dealerships down our way like South Downs, and they lock all the vehicles. At Chelsea, they're a little bit like, I know they want to let people see what their vehicles are like inside, but they have like these new vehicles there, and some of the vehicles inside are kind of getting a little bit where there's a lot of stones on the floor, there's like handles broken, stuff like that, and it's sort of, it's really heartbreaking. And they still want like really big money for them vehicles. One thing we did notice, they are starting to reduce some prices on the Bürstners up there now, so you know. But my advice to anybody, if you are investing your money in a motorhome like this, you want it right. You want it bang on. You don't want any scratches, you don't want any marks, you don't want it kind of like it's been valeted for you. I want the vehicle coming off that's what we did with this. You know what happened with this vehicle. I've shown it in previous videos where the vehicle rocked up on a truck and then it goes into the pound, and it's our vehicle. Our name goes straight on it. No one else is allowed to look in it. Everybody knows, you know, they've got demo vehicles and then you get that vehicle to the specification. And that was the other thing I was going to say, actually. The great thing is to spec your vehicle. You don't want to make any, I wish I'd like done that. And there is a lot of options to consider, and as I've said previously, one of the options that we considered was obviously the automatic gearbox, which has been superb for us. The L-shaped lounge, the heated waste tank, so another great advantage for us. Probably if we were gonna go and spec another van, so this is a 130 brake horsepower and this is only the 6-speed automatic gearbox, where it's now the new 9-speed. This goes well, no complaints there. It's been absolutely brilliant, but obviously the 140 now is the new styly, although we did notice they're producing, which we knew when we visited the factory 2 years ago, and they were coming through with like Citroen based vehicles now. The 690G, there's a lot of Citroen styly chassis that they're using. I'm kind of they're sort of equaling the Fiat. You know, are they better? Anybody want to make a comment? Let's say we've been 5 years down the road now. There has been some issues with the Bürstners. We've been lucky with this floor. I think the 2018s had a little bit of floor trouble. The delamination of the floor, which was a bit of an issue. And yeah, it is, you know, some of them issues are really heartbreaking for people. Anyway, going on. So the specification, you know, if you are in the lines for purchasing a Bürstner vehicle, you know, just look at them specs. If you and what I was going to say is, oh, so am I going to move on quickly? Am I going to move on quickly? Have I sort of talked enough about that? I'm going to probably do this video in one take, so just have to just excuse these little places where I'm just sort of like thinking what we need to talk about anytime next. But I think we've sort of covered all the angles of the actual this motorhome. And then what I was going to say is, you know, I was kind of thinking, so we visited, we had a little look round, and then it prompted me to get some of my old books out of the Bürstner bits and pieces. And right, where did I find the picture? I need a picture to show you guys. It was about, so in the new vehicles now, they're showing these rechargeable, let me just get a picture up if I possibly can, the rechargeable lantern that they sort of make a bit of a thing about. I can't find it now. I should have probably done my homework a bit better, shouldn't I? Let's see if I can find it. Let me just, because I want to keep doing this in one take. Just bear with me. So there's loads of extra accessories. Oh, there we go. There it is. It's in the book. So there is that rechargeable lamp with Bürstner wrote on it, and there's a place up on the top there for recharging, and there's like a place in the door that recharges. But you know, so like I just think that you know, and this is kind of like 2 years down the road a little bit now, and they're still sort of doing these, and I think you know, they need to come up with some more ideas some more ideas. But in the book, to be honest, they've got the magnetic glasses. These are this. I'm just going to flick through here and just show you what. So there's the lamp, and obviously the lamps up here. There's the ones we've got up here. You can upgrade to some chrome ones. They do the USB charging that fits onto the power rail that's listed in this book. They have a little strip light up there that's also listed in this book. Let's flick on through this book a little bit and I'll just show you. And they do what have they got here? Some the sort of coffee pod thing, some extra little hooks. They do them kind of things for holding your plates and stuff for the drawers. They do a nice little plastic shelf hook on that we don't need in here because, well, we haven't got that kind of surface in here that we can utilize. But anybody with one of them, you can get, there's little universal hooks, and they do all these little extra accessories for anybody that doesn't actually realize. And we've actually got, which I've actually got over here, I pulled them out earlier on. We've got a little Bürstner sandwich box, and we've got some nice Bürstner, they've got Bürstner wrote on them, towels. So, and they do some bedding, so there's a lot. I just thought I'd just whiz through this and show you that some like throw kind of blankets, different colour carpets. They have a safe that goes in the Fiat pocket on the driver on the door, maybe the passenger side, driver's side, I'm not sure, it's about the same. They have some little storage compartments, extra things. They have, oh, that's the fly screen for the van. Let's go a little bit further. And what else have we got in here? Oh, there is, I'll tell you what, I think I've actually mentioned this before. There's a mattress that goes across the front seats. So like in this scenario where it's not made, we haven't got like a bed to make up, but if you want to take an extra person with you, there is like an infill piece that fits across the cab and they can sleep across the seats. So just for anybody that doesn't know, there's a few Bürstner bags, and oh, there's a nice, hello, dog mat, a nice that goes under the table. They even do a Bürstner spirit level for your leveling. There's a drawer that goes in the back of your garage. They even sort of do silver screens. So just for anybody that, I thought I'd just show that one. Is that the same kind of book? Yeah, I think this is that's the same book there, and then this is just the specification, Campio, Eliseo, Lyceo, all the models. And I love looking through these books and get a lot of inspiration. I did actually have a look on the website. It doesn't, the Bürstner website does not change very much, but I do like looking at these beautiful images of their bed layout and how they sort of put the throws on and some nice cushions. I've had a lot of inspiration myself looking through these kind of books. It does give you lots of ideas, really bright colours. But it just shows you. So just flicking through the book, and there it is. I said to Caroline, I said, I really think maybe Bürstner needs to, for people like me now, we need to get excited over something. And hey guys, what about anybody from Bürstner? Watch our YouTube channel. Loads of people with Bürstners sort of watched Joff. He absolutely loves it. We do. For 5 years we've lived the dream with this Bürstner. And yeah, I'm sort of like really sort of thinking, guys, why don't you come up with a limited edition? They were doing, when we were around the time, they started doing the limited with this one, with that kind of almost like a copper style finish. And we, to be honest, we preferred this kind of like finish over that copper finish. They did the limited. They put a couple of little steps on the cab. What else did they do? They did a couple of little tweaky bits and called it the limited. Put some stickers on it on the outside, and basically, I think now, you know, like guys, the Limited now should come with maybe a camper board. What about some chunky tires? Let's hot up the graphics on the outside a little bit. Let's throw a heated waste tank in. Let's make it like a adventure model, something like that. Do you know what I mean? It would be like, wouldn't it be like absolutely fantastic? Or the luxury, you know, hey, we want to see this stuff. We want to see this stuff in our cupboards when we buy the vehicle. We want to see towels, some Bürstner throws, maybe some Bürstner cushions. Throw it all in the vehicle, you know. At the end of the day, I think people, if you're just getting them little extra bits with your vehicle, the experience, instead of just having a blank kind of canvas, maybe some interior, you know, products. I'm just like I say, I'm just like throwing it out there. Put some, maybe some funky graphics on the outside. Let's get the ball rolling. I just felt that when I went to the dealership, it's a little bit the kind of like, it hasn't, there was nothing for us. We were kind of like, do you know what, we had a quick dodge in a few and we're like, no. So we don't like the bed upstairs. Admittedly, there was one with the bed upstairs, and it was kind of like the light is gone. Let's get a factory fitted air conditioner up on the roof. Oh, I'll tell you what, guys, the other one I didn't like, I'm going to be totally honest with you, is the fact that there was no, so with these new Thetford ovens that they sit in there now, you lose that cutlery drawer. And you know, we've got a fantastic cutlery drawer over here. I'm not even going to move the camera because you know how much swag I've actually, you know, we have got, that's just 2 drawers, and we have got all this, loads and loads of stuff, can openers, plastic bottles, all sorts of, I don't even know what that is, and it's in there. But anyway, so they've kind of almost, and then they've given us a little tiny drawer over this side with 2 little slots in it, and it was kind of like, that's a big compromise for me. If I was to upgrade, guys, if I'm upgrading my motorhome, I'd be like, I probably wouldn't upgrade because I'm losing a perfectly good cutlery drawer that I'm really used to, and I'd be like, and it's in a sort of different position. This layout for us is just so good. So they have improved the waste bin on the door, we think. Maybe that's a little bit of an improvement on the door, a little bit maybe more heavy duty. We've looked after ours, so it's not broken, that little plastic. Every Bürstner people will know exactly what I'm talking about. How many have been trashed and then you can't get the part, and the little sweeping brush that goes in there, we leave ours out now because it drops in the bin all the time. Hello, it's dropped in the bin. There's all these little things, but we guys want to, you know, we are passionate about this brand and we want to see the brand push even further, and that's why I'm kind of like just mentioning this. What do you think? What would you love to see in a Bürstner motorhome? The guys with Bürstner motorhomes, what would you like to see? A little bit more, I'll tell you what, I think these panels in the boxes in the floor, we're not kind of over the top like weighty people, but sometimes you get weight, and you know, there's a lot of pressure going on the floor, and I think these floors need to be super strong, material that's not going to cause lamination. Hopefully these issues have been sorted out by Bürstner, but apart from that, you know, and the limited edition, let's get some magnetic glasses in, you know, so, you know, you get some magnetic gear inside your, and how would it be, you'd be walking in saying, oh my God, it's got magnetic cups, coffee cups. Everybody drinks drinks, everybody drinks coffee, you know, so just throw some little gizmos in there, and I just guarantee out of this book a few bits and pieces, and you guys from Bürstner would be on a maxed out winner again. because what other motorhome company does that? Nobody. So I think I'm going to leave the video there. I'm going to be really interested, guys, to get any comments on this. And what do you think? How do you feel when you're paying X amount of pounds for your motorhome? You want everything bang up to date, you want all the top-notch gear in there, and air conditioner on the roof, and yeah, the Bürstner 690G Adventura, and I need to do some graphics. Okay guys, thanks for watching this video once again, and it's only Monday, so I'll probably catch you by the end of the week, no doubt. And we've got a phenomenal weekend coming up. We are back on the road on Thursday. See you very soon.